Hello, thank you for tuning in to Cooking with the Grandkids. I'm Anne Silvia. I'm here at the Fairhaven Council on Aging today with Jadine Lou Dixon and her grandson, Boone Dixon? Last name?
Dickerson.
Dickerson, but you're Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Yes.
I'm so excited because Boone is going to show me how to make wontons today with the help of his
Gimme.
Gimme.
Oh.
And that's my Chinese name, Gimji, and he calls me that.
And
Gimme for short.
that's great. And Boone, how old are you?
7.
You're 7. What grade are you in?
2nd.
Wow. And where do you go to school?
Center School.
Wow. And I heard something pretty amazing about you. That you,
I do
after school, you do what?
Jiu-Jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu. How long have you been doing that?
4 years.
4 years. So you were little. You were
When
only
you
about 3 or
started.
4 when you start. Would you
Yes.
show us something later? Can you show us a little something?
I don't remember it. Not that much.
Well, we won't put you on the. Okay. We're going to just concentrate on wontons.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
actually, I have to correct you, Anne. We are doing dumplings.
Dumplings.
Oh, dumplings.
Yes. In Chinese, they're called xiao mai. And Boone's been helping me for a long time, do little odds and ends around the house and the kitchen. And so today we prepared some of the mixture for inside a dumpling, the xiao mai. And inside of here, we have some ground pork with water chestnuts, black mushrooms, and it's seasoned with sesame oil and salt, pepper, and garlic powder.
And that's not cooked, right?
This is uncooked at the moment.
Okay.
We brought our saute pans. We brought our chopsticks. We're not sure we will need them, but we brought them. And so what I'd like to do is first start and chop a little bit of scallions to add to that. And I am using a Chinese knife. Did you want to chop some scallions, or is it? They do smell pretty powerful.
I can smell it from here.
So would you rather not? Would you rather have Gimme chop them? All right. So I'm going to chop a few using my Chinese cleaver or knife. And then put them into the mixture here. And Anne, could we have a fork, please?
Sure.
I'm going to use a fork to just mix it around. Or actually, we could use our chopsticks. Thank you. And I'll mix this around a little bit so to incorporate the meat. And this is an appetizer that Chinese people will eat. It's kind of like you can eat it as a street food too. They serve them in little on the carts and on the streets. But it's part of the dim sum, which is dim sum means like close to the heart, small little tea dumpling.
Now, would you make soup with that, or is that a
You
different
can
dumpling?
use this. Yes, you may use this mixture and put it into a dumpling, a wonton for wonton soup or any kind of soup. So I'm going to give Boone a little mixture. He might use that, or he might just use the wonton wrapper. And then for myself, and then we have to add a little sesame oil, which is very fragrant. And we'll put
a little
dash.
bit goes, a long way with that, right?
Yep. You want to take your Anne, could he have a fork
Oh,
too?
sure.
I mix it around.
Yes. Why don't you mix yours around too?
So that's about a pound of ground pork?
It's a little bit over,
Okay.
but it's a little bit over, which is a lot. This is actually enough to feed a family, an army.
Oh. Because you're just going to use, boy,
I'm
that
just gonna
smells
use a little
good.
bit
Doesn't
of
that
it.
smell good, Boone, that sesame oil?
But it looks gross.
It looks gross, but it smells good.
And I wouldn't recommend eating it until I cooked it, or
Right.
you steam it. Or today we're going to saute them. So then we have, I'm going to just grab a paper towel. Now we have our wonton wrappers. And these are wheat wrappers. And this is what they look like. But
Now,
we
well-
don't make a dumpling that big. So we take them, and I'm going to cut a few. So I'm going to take 2, 4, 6.
Now, Jadine, where would someone get? I mean, I know you can get like
In
Market Basket has them
there are some in that
smaller, but
produce section. And
where
also,
do you get that?
these are from Oriental Chow Mein in Fall River.
Okay,
We've been getting our noodles there forever.
okay.
Okay, so I'm going to cut them in half and take half and put it on this half. Oh, I forgot to mention that if you're not really certain which is what half and is, instead of going to get your measuring tape, you can also take your piece, fold it in half, and make a little crease.
There you go.
Little tricks, Chinese tricks of the trade. And then you open it up, and there's a crease down the middle, and that's where you'd cut. So why don't we give this one to Boone, and he can have his way with it.
So you'd use it as a rectangle, or are you going to cut that?
We're
again?
gonna cut
Oh,
it-
you're going to cut it again.
Again.
Okay. All right.
But I think for Boone, he likes to use the corners and make his little dumpling himself. And so I'm going to pass this over to Boone. So you don't have to put that in it. You can show them what you do with those and put them in the pan.
I can't wait to see this. I'm
Can I
learning
use
something.
this?
Yes. Oh, you can, but you can put it in these.
Oh.
So you use the corners for something else. You make
Mhm.
something else with that?
He does. He makes like little knots
Oh,
and puts them in a
That's
saute
cool.
pan.
and you just fold it over and seal it up like, oh, look at you go. And it will just stick to itself? You don't use water or anything to seal it?
Nope.
No.
Wow. Wow. So if Jadine looks familiar to you, Jadine's family for how many years owned Cafe Temple in Mattapoisett?
That's right.
How many years?
It was open in April of 1951.
Wow.
It was a landmark Chinese restaurant.
Sure it was.
My grandmother and aunts and uncles ran it up until about 1999. How are you doing?
You're doing great.
He's making his into a puzzle.
Oh. That's amazing.
Yum. And then after they're cooked, we serve them with a dipping sauce. So let me back up. So Boone is wrapping his 7-year-old version of dumplings, and I'm going to show you the adult way. And if you pinch the meat within the folds and make it come up like a flower.
And you kind of flattened that meat down, huh?
This.
Jadine, you kind of flattened it down when you put it
Yep.
on the wonton?
Yep, we have to cook it. And there I twist
Beautiful.
and have
I'm
the
gonna
meat
try
come
that
out
when
like
I
a
get
flower, which it has a flat bottom. But you can put, as I said, ground turkey or ground pork in it, ground chicken in it too. Any other questions you have, Anne?
Well, I'm just amazed watching my friend over here. I can't wait to go home and try this.
Yay!
So if you were to make a soup with them, so would you,
Bring the water to a boil
okay.
and then drop them in.
So you're not going to saute them first and then drop them in?
No.
You're going to boil them right
Yeah.
in? Just plain water?
Yep, just plain water. You don't need to add any salt to it.
So
No
the flavor
added
of the
sodium.
inside of the dumpling will flavor the water?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean, no, then
If
you
you're gonna
strain them out
Oh, okay.
and then make your soup broth on the side.
And how would you do that?
A nice chicken broth
Okay.
would be maybe chicken breastbones, no skin or fat.
Okay.
Bring that to a boil, maybe simmer it for 20 minutes to a half an hour.
Look at that one. Like a
Oh,
little,
that one's pretty.
that looks like a pumpkin with a stem. Wow.
We're almost done with these, and then we'll saute them. I'm taking a little bit of canola oil and putting it in my saute pan. And kind of moving it around so it covers the bottom. And then I'm placing my dumplings in there.
Now
And
look
there-
at all the dumplings you got out of that little bit of meat that was in there. Wow.
I'm going to the stove. So as I saute them,
Can you see?
these would end up looking like this. And now I'm going to reheat them. They have a little bit of crispness on them. I'm going to reheat them and spray them with a little bit of water.
Jadine, you do demonstrations at home too,
And I give-
at
yes.
people's homes. You go to people's homes?
Yes, I do. I
And-
give cooking classes, minimum of 4 students. I bring all the groceries, the chopping blocks and the knives, the Chinese knives, and it's about an hour and a half that I spend with the cooking students, and I teach them a recipe.
That's awesome. And you've been doing that for quite a while.
40 years.
Yeah, that's quite a while. 40 years.
This one looks like a pancake.
Yeah, it does look like a little pancake.
Wait, every meal you eat, do you get fortune cookies with them if you deliver them?
Yes.
Oh, that's good to know. That's always good to know.
You get dessert if
Fortune
you
cookies
order.
with delivery.
If you order
Can I have this
Chinese
last
food
piece
from
of-
me. What's that? Yes, you may have that piece. He likes to eat
Is it good?
without being
Not cooked?
not
I
cooked.
like that.
It's like
Yeah.
raw pasta,
Oh, okay.
you know.
It's so yummy.
It's fresh pasta. So here's the end results. These hot little dumplings. Thank you. Will be put on this dish. And Anne, if you would do the honors, we have a little bit of
The
dipping sauce
sauce?
in front of you. Hoisin, rice wine vinegar, chili garlic, and sesame oil is drizzled on the top. There.
It smells good. It smells delicious.
Would you like to try one, Anne? I bet you've been
Of
waiting,
course, yes, of
dying
course.
to.
It smells so good. Is it hot?
I don't think it's too hot.
Put the whole thing in.
All right, one whole bite.
Oh my God. That's good.
Can I have one?
Mm.
You may.
So I want to thank my new friend Boone
Are
and
you gonna-
Jadine.
Are you gonna have one?
Yes, they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna have one. Thank you, Boone, because I know you're a busy guy with all kinds of things after school. So I appreciate you coming by to help us out today. Thank you very much. So Jadine, this knife, this is quite a knife.
Thank you.
Is
I
it-
brought it to help me along. This knife has a history of going back 5,000 years. This one's stainless steel. I use it for everything. You notice that how it's square, not like rounded on the edge, like a French knife. With a French knife, you'd rock it to cut your meats or your vegetables. With the Chinese knife, it's square and it's used for up and down motion. Also can use, besides the sharp part of it, you can use the back side of it, which is smooth, also for crab claws. Also tenderizing, like you had a chicken cutlet, you tenderize it.
Mhm.
Or you can use the handle. I use it for crushing my black beans, mashing things,
Wow.
and
Wow.
smashing garlic cloves like that. So everyone should get one for your
Yes,
kitchen.
right.
Sometimes you can use 2 knives together and do the mincing.
Wow. That's great. That's
Relax through the shoulders, think of a song, and chop away. It's very mesmerizing.
that's great.
Okay.
Jadine, tell me a little bit about the chopsticks too. You said
Just
before.
somebody had asked me why we use chopsticks, and I think it's 2 pieces of stick we found, and eating very delicately, 1 bite at a time, or even in our bowl, a little scooping of the rice in our bowl, where no, we don't catch flies. We don't. Versus
And cheese balls.
And cheese balls.
balls.
You eat cheese balls with these because it doesn't get all the
On your fingers.
cheese,
That's
orange
brilliant,
cheese
Boone.
on your fingers.
That's brilliant.
It
Dropping
takes
all
a
over the
little bit
place.
of practice, but you'll practice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Namaste.